Hello everybody, this is Alex from Hardcore Guys, bringing my guide for The Darkness 2 on Dawn difficulty. Today we're doing level 6, which is called Home Invasion. And starting off, we're in the parking garage area, and I will say this is probably when the game starts to get a little harder. They start introducing some of the newer enemies you have to deal with. And I want to give a quick tip real fast. Gun channeling is going to be your best friend for a good while. Gun channeling and Swarm are really good stuff to have, so if you have at least one of them, you should be okay by now. Like, we're halfway through, so I'd recommend at least either one. Personally, I would go for gun channeling. That way you have the infinite ammo for like a few seconds. And not only that, but you also get really good damaging guns. I don't know what I bought there, but I assume it was probably important. I don't know. So there's a lot of doors that you can grab in here, so there's a lot of chance to have shields. There's a lot of cover. The garage part is not the hardest part of this level, but it does get a little harder later when we start getting to the actual outside of the home. So, we'll see. And of course, since this is a garage, there's going to be lights. And yes, you can shoot those lights, fortunately. It's just that they are all the way over there, and they're really annoying to have to deal with. And that sucks. But, you know, that's just the nature of this game. Sometimes things suck. The one drawback of this game I can say is, well, one, it's short as shit, and two, it's not, like, polished. There are some, but, like, I feel like a lot of this game has problems where things just don't want to work with me, and that's, I mean, this is an old game. I had it for a while. It's not, like, a bug problem. It's just that, the mechanics just kind of fuck me sometimes. Like, sometimes I'll try to grab a guy, and then I'll grab, like, a gun. Or if I just wanted to grab a fucking gun just to get ammo out of it, you can't even do that. It's either you have to either A, dual wield, or just randomly get the chance to pick up ammo. It's so fucking annoying and strange. But yeah, these guys right here, that guy behind the van, just go for him first. Just take him the hell out. But yeah, you can definitely tell this is going to be a change of attitude with this game, because, like, at this point in time, we need to find out where enemy positions are and where they come from, so that way we can actually just start eliminating them a lot better. So, go for the guys for the lights. If you're being targeted, like if that light is bothering you that much to the point where you cannot fight, just go behind cover and wait for him to try to chase you down. He will not start shooting until his light is broken. He will just effectively be pretty much just some type of like support mage type character over here. Look at me talking RPG terms. I don't know. I like RPGs every once in a while. And luckily for me, the RPG that I've been waiting for all year finally came out back in like August. I pre-ordered it and it took them like a couple of days from Amazon to give me my fucking package, but I did get it and I have enjoyed it ever since. I'm only like 6 hours in, but I have other things I want to do, and plus I just want to enjoy those games and take my time. And that is, of course, Soul Hackers 2. And I'm absolutely in love with it. I know people don't like stuff about it, but I don't care. I just enjoy the game, and I just want to, you know, be like that. Yeah, I tried hitting triangle to switch weapons. What a dumbass, right? Yeah, I like the SMT franchise, so that's my preferred RPG games. So yeah, go ahead and stock up an ammo. There's gonna be a new gun you can find in here. You pick up what the hell you want. I don't care. It doesn't matter. I grabbed the carbine just to try it out, just so I can, you know, try out more stuff. And when let's see if I actually did buy it though. No, I didn't. Okay. What did I buy? The accuracy thing? Expert grabber? I don't remember what that was. I didn't look at it in time. I didn't catch it. Yeah, I go for the K, but then I think I find the carbine and I'm like, ooh, that's a new gun to try out, so let's try that out. It's a burst gun, so for those that don't like burst, don't pick it up. God, you know, the one thing that pisses me off, I missed out on the multiplayer. I didn't have the chance to play because I think the multiplayer was co-op, so I never had anybody play with it, which is unfortunate, but, you know, that's just the nature of games that were either A, niche, or B, just nobody really wanted to buy them. Or money, you know, that's a thing too, of course. It's just at the time, like, you know, I just really wanted to play this game, but I don't think it had, I don't know if the co-op had, like, online type, where it's like, I could just find a random person play with or not. I don't remember. Anyway, so, yeah, now we're outside of the mansion, and now we have to deal with tons of enemies, and it's going to get really annoying, especially when we get to the cemetery level. That's going to suck even worse. Luckily for us, we always have the Darkling with us, which is always nice. I actually much prefer that. I like that better. I don't remember if the Darkling was ever with you all the time in the first one or not. I don't think so. But whenever you get a chance to grab a shield, grab it. Unfortunately, if you have the, let's just say, the light mages, then, yeah, you're stuck having to deal with their shit, and you'll end up dropping it because, well, the darkness disappears from the light, so makes sense, right? But, yeah, for this first floor, there's mostly just regular enemies, nothing too strong yet. But we'll eventually, I think, encounter our first shield enemy, I believe. Yeah, I think that's... I can't see because my screen's kind of small. Yes, that's him right there. So, these guys are the worst dicks imaginable. And this is where gun channeling comes in handy because eventually you can just start shooting through their fucking shield. What you have to do is you have to shoot down the shield. You have to shoot off the darkness or whatever the fuck is surrounding the Brotherhood people. You have to shoot it off, and then you have to grab his shield, and then you could take it for yourself. But I always recommend if you're fighting a shield guy, if you're being surrounded, then maybe that shield might be useful. But the problem is with this game is even if you have that shield, you can still get shot. And if there's a group of enemies, just fucking throw the shield. I know that sounds stupid. I know, but hear me out. Whenever you grab the shield off a shield guy, just throw the shield back at them. Just don't even fuck with it. Just kill them. There's just no point dealing with their shit. They're tanky, and you don't want to mess with that stuff. They're tankier than most. Even if you're surrounded by a bunch of assholes, just fucking throw it because you're better off just being mobile than you are with a shield. And I know that's contradicting stuff I said earlier, like if you have a shield opportunity, grab it, which I still say you should. However, in a case of like an enemy with a shield, just fucking throw it back at them, don't deal with them. Because they will probably, they're already close enough to you. That's what I'm getting at. Like you grab the shield, they're already close enough to you to the point where they could just start plowing you down and kill you. And that's not fun. So don't mess with them. With the club guys, just, you know, do what you did before. Just, you know, whack at them, get them stunned, and then just go for those executions and stuff. So, because usually with the melee enemies, they're relatively easy enough to deal with. The shield guys are the ones that are the pain in the ass. And eventually, let's just call them the phase guys, and the guys that can teleport around. Those ones are going to be even worse, because they're even more tanky than practically everybody else. So, they suck ass. We'll deal with them later, of course. Like, the light mages are already one thing enough, but... yeah, the teleporting guys are just really bad. Really irritating. I was gonna say something, but I forgot what it was. What a great guide person I am, huh? I can't remember what the hell it was. Besides, I would love to have Darkness 3. That'd be cool. I don't know if we'll ever get one or not. I mean, they left it up in the air for, like, a cliffhanger thing, so, I mean... I don't know, why not, right? I'm not going to spoil it here for anybody that wants to know, but... I mean, if you're curious, you can play the game yourself or look it up, but... yeah, so... the rest of this part should be easy. I'd say, like, the outside of the house is probably the hard part. And then when you get into the inside of the house is where things become a little bit less daunting, because now you have more cover. I guess that's why I'm going to talk more about the shield stuff, but I already said what I needed to. I already said my piece. Yeah, don't be a dork like B and just run in here thinking, they're easy, they're just taking out, that's fine. Yeah, kind of. I mean, yeah, you could do the ground smash thing, which works just fine, but if I were you, if you're not confident with your skills at this point, well, then don't run in here and shoot these guys, because they'll just keep on fucking spawning. If you have the opportunity to hide somewhere, just hide. I mean, there's no... to me, there's no problem with that. Like, being aggressive works, too, yes, but you also run the risk of dying faster. So, unless you're really, really good at the game, then I wouldn't bother with, you know, being aggressive and not hiding and what have you. So, that's my dumb, dorky, quote-unquote pro tip, if you take it as pro tip. But being aggressive does have its benefits, of course, because, like, if you're aggressive and you just, you know, whack enemies with your... you know, your R2 tentacle and stuff. If you do whack them with it and you kill them, then you can at least eat their heart and get health back, and you can potentially have a constant health supply. But I always try to stay ranged, especially for this, because you don't really need that many skills. You don't need that many points. You can roughly just beat the game just fine. You can probably do health run if you wanted to, but fuck that. Anyway, so yeah, that's the end of this level, and yeah, I guess I'll just see you guys in the next one. So take care, everybody.